The honourable member for Halifax Citadel Sable Island.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Premier. In July, this government announced that it would no longer require letters of support for people seeking gender-affirming surgeries within the province. This is a good but limited first step, and we need much bigger changes in order to align our health system with the 2022 World Professional Standards for Transgender Health, and to ensure gender-affirming care is truly accessible and available to all Nova Scotians. Mr. Speaker, when will this government create ongoing systemic change in what's available for people in Nova Scotia seeking gender-affirming care?
The Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the member opposite very much for the question. So we did make changes in July in terms of the referral process for those seeking gender-affirming care outside of the province, but we are working very closely with the 2S LGBTQI community to make sure that we are addressing the concerns that they've had over a number of years. There is a group of individuals that are working with Department of Health and Wellness, and we're really pleased with the progress so far on that file, and we will continue to work with the community to make sure that they have a healthcare system that they can trust and is responsive to their needs. Thank you.
The honourable member for Halifax Citadel Sable Island.
Mr. Speaker, at the recent Standing Committee on Health, which focused on gender-affirming care, in fact, the two witnesses, who are well regarded, said they hadn't been contacted by the province in 6 months. So there's no clear path, there's no clear engagement. We don't have any information. We don't have any timeline for gender-affirming care. As well, organizations that support people seeking gender-affirming care do critical work, but are chronically underfunded. It was good news to hear that Sexual Health Nova Scotia received a small amount of additional funding this year, but Pride Health is tasked with improving access to care for 2S LGBTQIA+ people across Nova Scotia and is still massively underfunded, with only one navigator position serving the entire province. There is a review underway since January and still no news. When will the government increase funding to Pride Health?
The Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank the member for the question. So again, we are working with members from the community and also looking at a health equity framework, Mr. Speaker, in order for us to ensure that we are responsive to the needs of equity-seeking individuals across this province. I have confidence in the team, and we will continue to look at what funding is available and how we can best meet the needs of the community. Thank you.